But that's just so odd. It's like, you don't even have that.
There's a training for that month, so she will be answering all your questions. We'll have the film crew and help out.
Right, so beyond that, let's see, these messages, we don't have yet, and that might be a different entry condition. Both oil and SCR-TCS and trail supply and return communities must be disconnected before connections to the LT.
Okay. Return
Yes, TCS low return.
is what I had coming on return here.
So now we're going to determine if the forward end cone is the leak source. So on that IATCS overview, under PPA, it's steady. And Houston Station copies, thank you. And we concur with work blocks 19, 20, 21, 22, and we
Okay. Okay.
Every bubble. May already be ITCS lines connected. 92, we're in block 26. We've got the jumpers connected for block 25, and we're watching here. Copy, proceeding with block 32. Fire start in deck 5.
Okay.
Line 10 coolant water return.
Return.
Disconnect from the outlet.
For setup, it's in the gem because that's where your PA event is scheduled at, and your accessories for that are on the bag right next to it.
Real time, only one of them would be off, but because of the building 9 limitation, safing requires all of them to be off. So
coming right after you to do that, so you can leave it out and we'll take care of putting the stuff back.
Okay. Who's next?
Isa in German language.
All right.
Okay.
You're having a little trouble, it may be because the wire on the back is
No. Yes.
I really thought it would be there, but the last time it was used was in the starboard heat cone of Columbus.
Okay.
You might find it there if it wasn't put away.
DPC. So the safing in 1.1 is in place, and then you said that we were going to replace the Node 2 overhead starboard 4 light.
Okay.
So the 10 count verifies that as long as audio goes through, any caution warning tones that would be enunciated for this ATU will be going to the crew quarters.
here.
Well, I know we have APFRs are probably already down.
Yeah, APFRs are down. They should be in place already.
And my assumption is you put it on, you push, and then crank.
Yeah,
Just-
well, the pitch knob has to be depressed to turn it.
Right, so
Yeah.
you've got to...
I was able to do it just putting my finger like this.
You're on camera too.
And so even with the gloves, there's more steps. So you'll put on the liner.
Pick up my comforter the wrong way. Yeah, that happened to me this morning. That's it.
We'll take care of this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. All right, thumb loops are on. Watch those elbow pads. She's got them. And we're going to be careful with that right arm over there, okay? Because it's a little tender.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
You got the drink bag.
Yep.
And she is easy. Easy peasy. We have that.
That was good.
TD, once more. How are you? Works for me.
Okay, good.
As long as you can get the pants buttoned, I'm happy.
Good. Okay, what's next? I don't even know. TD EV2 is ready to remove jumper loop.
The hospital, my O2 set was 87.
Another one undone?
And so you pull on that sleeve right there.
So I'm going to shrug away from her and then...
She's going to do her.
All right, give me a shoulder shrug. Thank you. You have one more somewhere.
I don't think so. Just this.
Yeah, I think it's just that.
Oh, that
have
the
the-
other one is for my chin.
Yeah.
Pull your arm in.
Got it? Am I far enough?
Yeah.
As far back as I can go.
I get a little extra caffeine that way.
That's funny. That's good.
Take what I can get.
We're going to tighten that up. Phone call for emergency.
Uh-huh.
So now we're ready to go in. Too full, 160 degrees.
Like it?
One more? Yep, that's good.
Just like that.
Perfect. Like that?
This cable, where?
Goes behind. It looks so delicate.
They're nice.
There you go. Okay. Okay.
So make sure that the wrist ring is engaged. Right now it's smooth, so you'll have to move this ring over one.
I tried.
Yep.
Have a good run. EV2, come on.
I couldn't get the door. Or the gimbal on
The glove heater can be off, and it's not powered here. So, Alex, you can also ask about the cup checklist if he likes the police speed.
On orbit, not problem. And this is not.
It would already be installed, it would already be zipped, it would already be yep. Single connection. And so it will have you go and check the locks and the boots because you did the book letter.
Thank you. One bite now. These have already been checked. You will need to crank it. And take it from the back. So first load on the back and then roll forward. Watch the ear cups. You need to push the ear cups in.
That's okay.
Yeah, I was here. Yeah, I'll call you. Get us back up from there. She's got us. That's where I think it's there is no connection.
TD Suit Engineer, EV2 is go for price.
Have you bump it a little bit, yeah?
I saw it pretty far off. Coming in.
Trade section. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Start. Try to make it fit, but if it doesn't, you could call down and yeah, call down and ask for an alternate location. See if it's in.
It's just slipping off. You see that?
Yeah, you gotta
just give it a little jiggle.
That looks good.
Okay.
Going to be doing a lot of multi operations. You'll want to wear long sleeves, or you could don this
nice.
sleeve. Right. That's anything you would use out of the ASE pouch. Awesome. Color can be down at -95 degrees Celsius. That it will go into an MSG or LSG. This is the that looks like the LSG. Very similar to the glove box freezer. Except it's inside of a locker, and the opening is larger, so it could use these. I'm not aware of extra small, but I'll check. So they feel a little bit loose on you.
Yeah, they're quite big on me.
Okay.
I have tiny hands.
Oh, and but they probably labeled it differently.
Okay.
So that would be a good time that you would want to call down just to verify.
Okay.
I did see go through it. If you have any questions, you can let the ground know if anything doesn't look right. So make sure.
1 Bravo 1 2. Okay. Ready?
Back half of their stay, Crew 1B joins them on ISS, and the scenario that we've gotten into. But, you know, if the flight schedule is blue boxed, it's not, you know, it's not going to move. We require to have comm coverage among the crew members, but we actually wait an hour before we debrief with the ground. Later. Again, it is a simulator that we visiting vehicle EMER-FAM. This is specific to this simulation activity, typically over in the Russian segment when you're in your when they're in the Soyuz or whatnot. So we're using the wireless access points across ISS and the ground. The ground has InSight, as mentioned, but they've also got their own ground-specific displays. The power folks have something similar. ADCO for trajectory and all that. They've got.
You don't have to do this fancy maneuver.
Exactly. You don't have to fix the bladder anymore.
Okay.
So really, how it works is you go ahead and install.
What a time to be alive. This is great.
Figured you guys would enjoy this.
So will this be on orbit?
Just the idea, it never really.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. You can't do.
That's absolutely fair.
I think the main unlock is the only one that it really can latch onto when you're undoing. Be good for Friday.
Awesome.
So.
It's great that they have it already.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
Do we know approximately when?
Gotcha. So we will see how it all plays out. Hopefully they get everything done, everything goes great this June.
Hold on, let me get your PPE.
Get me some goggles on while I lick the Zena degree. That would be perfect.
But like bumping into it like this is going to be
No, it's like 40 pounds of force was the
And that's
lowest.
perpendicular this way?
Yeah.
Do you have like images of it?
Ooh, use that as a fiducial point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did this get torn because of micrometeorites?
It was basically, so they were taking observations in a day pass, everything was fine, went to night. When the sun came back up, they just flooded.
I think one of these will have to go under the other flap. Is that true? Otherwise,
I'll have to take a look at how we did it. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're not
that's
gonna
a
have
good-
overlap. Yeah, we'll look in Building 9, see what that one's like, because I don't remember this being a problem before. And you'll get to see the real interface in Building 9, and how the tolerances are.
Can you bring it down?
We got that in. We got the PGT for you. Go ahead and get 2 turns on each of those bolts. And we can rotate this down. Like Alpha 2, Clock 2. Lauren, can you look for me?
And if there's, I guess,
side loads.
okay, and
And then once you start though, good.
Okay, focus on the center
And then you're just going to attempt to stow them by a window.
Okay.
Okay, so now we are going to take these and so you don't want to shoot inconsistently, sort of changing your orientation. Just in your frame because your aperture is open. And so but you have an aperture that's a little smaller.
The procedure tells me about the other one.
Yes, it does, yeah. And then the other thing is if you are doing a lot, and then you gotta press that F1 button there.
Yeah, okay.
So you can really, that's sort of,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, okay.
Dragging way worse than it's not even matter. But dragging is going. Up there so bad.
Yeah.
And so I'm just focusing further up at the top, moving the lens down, maintaining the half press on the button on the shutter release.
It's good for earth obs too. That's a great earth obs thing. If like it's close but I'm having a hard time with it, hold it down and then you can tweak it just a little bit.
Oh,
and
man.
then stop and take your picture. Downside, in reality, if the camera can autofocus, it usually does a better job than you.
Okay.
I ended up with something positive.
Yeah, so what were the settings on, so.
Is it better? I don't know if it's any better. I was pretty close. But you can definitely see
I think, you get the
Shutter speed, aperture, and what's the third one?
ISO.
And ISO. So we've got the balancing act. And the procedure.
So we got our focus. We've got our mode.
Okay, and now I'm going to tell you guys, all right, we're going to take some pictures.
All right.
Where your shutter speed's high enough to stop the motion. All right. How are your pictures all the way through? Are they? And it looks natural. It looks like it is without the flash.
But my ISO is...
And then for these pictures, what we want to do is we want to see any dust on it, which means we want a really small aperture. So we're going to need to set aperture priority mode so that we can control the aperture. Clean white area and take an out of focus picture of it. So we've got a good wall over here. Or that one, either way.
We do not have the right tools to clean that the right way. We would need a wet type of cleaner that we are not allowed to apply.
Okay. The other thing I just want to add is, if you've done this and you took those images, you might think you don't need to downlink them because.
Second eye on those. If I'm wrong, you'll find out really quick. Yep.
Close enough.
They might be older than me, but I know they're older than you.
I feel like we're going to hit each other at some point.
Okay, so for binoculars.
By the time we want you configuring it, the tool configuration. Time you're actually putting tools on the mini workstation, configuring bags and stuff.
You'll end up using all the time for something related. But what we could also do is in the, okay, how many are left, right? Tell us how many are left. And that
loves having that number. We also, right here,
yeah, and then the other one we call the IV bag, right? And this here is a cutout for the hatch key. So we do all of our EVA tool config procedure on stow track these days. The rec inspect.
Everybody gets it.
And then isolate the rest, right? So that's really the key. After you inspect it, you want to isolate it from the rest of the tether staging area, right?
Are you mounted in this context?
Yeah, they all mean the same thing.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So first, we're going to look at the serial number location, figure 1. And on these, they do have this like sticker that's like printed. Yeah, it could be go, but we just want to isolate it. Yeah. And so what they've also done is put a little daub of RTV silicone, which you can see here, this clear stuff. Okay.
But I understand the use.
The push was a huge thing with that.
Remember, because that ink has been known to rub off, so we don't want to put tape on there, right? Going. Stephanie's got a good technique going. We just want to make sure that you get a peek in between all the little folds and creases on your LES. And this part we can actually have.
You'll be hot mic'd, so anytime you talk. Okay. So Stephanie will give you one of these over here. And this is so that we can hear them when they're in the suits. So if you have any questions. Yeah, we can head. The next part is going to be LTA donning, so how you guys want to do it?
Maybe let's do that serially.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It might be easier if...
So we'll start with your stuff. Okay. Hold it. Okay. Okay. So you're going to hold at the ring. I got it. I'm down here.
You can go ahead and chip it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you good with the boot butter? Ready for boot butter?
Yeah, we're ready for
okay.
Analyzer's not working, which we have had happen every single case.
Alright, once we get down to 10.2, then we so we'll pick up there after. So let's go ahead to donning the EMU.
Yes.
Yeah, you are going to have to reach up there out to grab that. Just okay, lift up on it.
It's further. It's like a belt. Sorry, with the head band.
There's nothing connected. There's nothing.
You guys can connect the LTA to the head on Zena's.
All right, so we're ready for EV2. LTA to the HUD. Push out and then rotate. That's good.
Pretty sore. I'm waiting for Stephanie. Sailing jobs.
Okay. 56.
Now we got station on 2 for procedure 2. Sounds like I'm sure more.
Yeah, I'm just going to check stats.
Nothing obvious. Stuff is worth checking in with them. The only obvious thing we see that matches what.
Ground team's recommending that you do the systematic sampling in node 3.
Systematic in
So I have
what
the table.
direction? Oh, this is the table.
Systematic sampling in node 3.
We started that work.
Zena can do that as well. Back you up.
It's node 3 Dex.
So we've got enough CPE.
Yeah, you need another
So,
CSA.
yeah, close to the edge.
Okay. Okay, flip your toggle, your switch. Okay, so officially started.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, we will call you then.
Okay.
Multiple lights within any of the modules on? No, we're at block 14. Stowage.
That's a good sign.
Oh, we've got a green box. With music Russian assets. So there's no VHS and Shaw SS.
Okay. Card in there. To do that, we're going to do step 1 only of CDH 4.208 CCS restart. I can't remember.
There's some checks, like if anything's already happening,
Okay.
and that's why we have you check ELOC first.
Okay.
Right.
Subscribe for more space.